Viewers advised.
Hey everyone, this video is brought to you by Audible. Audible is offering you a free audiobook with a 30-day free trial membership. All you need to do is go to audibletrial.com/BGUnlocked. The link is in the description below, and now enjoy the video. Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and we are playing CO2 Second Chance, the second game by Vila Lasarda that is now on the channel. We are playing with 4 players, but 2 people because my girlfriend and his wife doesn't think like we do, apparently. They hate the game. No, they, yeah, it's just, I set it up for 4, and we only have 2. So, with that being said, let's get started.
Okay.
With, I was like, wait a minute, how do you play? You're in 2010. Alright.
So you're first, and I remember the first round we want to basically just get knowledge and try to get as many of these things.
That's right. So yeah, so we have a lot, like the biggest ones for plants that want to be built are in Oceania, and why Oceania?
I'll just say Oceania.
Yeah, I'll say it wrong the entire time. You just look like an idiot. And then Asia, and it's more recycling. So, I'm curious at what Oceania is. Do you remember, this was just on my latest Google search, do you remember when McDonald's used to have birthday cakes?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
Yes, I do.
I'm like, I cannot be.
That's why McDonald's birthday parties were a thing.
Thank you.
And they stopped being a thing, yeah.
Nobody else knew about the McDonald's birthday cakes, but I distinctly remember when I worked there at 16 years old, people would come through the drive-thru and order a birthday cake. Sad, maybe, but they existed, I swear. Okay, so Oceania is a geographic region which includes What are these places? Australasia, Melanesia, I'm so bad. Micronesia and Polynesia.
It's probably just
Melanesia and Australasia.
You have to look up what's in each region. It's probably like Australia and New Zealand or something.
I think so, yeah.
It's Australia.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it there.
Yep. Someone's going to comment, oh, actually, Australia is not in Oceania. Okay, so, yeah, so I think with, okay, so my cards, which we cannot talk about for some reason.
Yeah.
Don't do any of that. Alright, so...
Which we'll probably just end up talking about them at the end.
Yeah, I know. Just
like
for the record, just so everyone knows, we know you can't talk about the cards, but it's fully cooperative. Like, because whenever I read that, I was like, oh, fucking sense. By the way, I read the competitive rules, and the goal of that is you're trying to gain as much money individually as possible.
That's really interesting.
And it's, like, everyone still loses if the emissions level goes up. So yeah,
it's also kind of co-op.
It is. And I hate semi-cooperative games, but like, you go for the UN cards individually, so that's what those points are. Gotcha. So you get victory. If you have the most money, you equate that into victory points as well.
I'm not sure I would like that.
I don't think so either, because, I don't know. The first game, so this is a reprint.
Gotcha.
Was competitive, and it had cooperative rules, and then this one they swapped it.
Yeah.
And I'd prefer to play this cooperative. I'd also like to try it solo, because that could be interesting, because, I mean, it's just me, and I don't have to... anyway. So, obviously, I'm going to propose a recycling plant. Should we fuck off all the other countries and only do North America?
That's what we started to do last game.
I know.
I think Asia or...
Oh, luckily Asia does want a recycling plant,
so it's Oceania.
Yeah, so with
Oceania.
that, should I get... Because recycling is the easiest, so I'm going to get a level in there anyway. But
just from proposing it?
Yeah, but I'm going to get more scientists, just because... so that's going to give me a knowledge in level 1. Unfortunately, like, a lot of the knowledge track ones are all max out in wind, forestation, and solar. The environmental goals are very thematic, but if you look at them initially, you probably won't think so. But if you think about it overall, this is what the environment wants. Hey, this is what world leaders have decided we need to keep the Earth from dying. So if you're trying to be like, oh no, we need forestation plans or something like that, and then it's like, yeah, we don't. We need a bunch of recycling. Trust me, forestation is gonna work. And they're like, okay, no, you moron, we need, and then you just go back and forth, and then we get nowhere. Huh. So the 3 hardest ones to actually start doing stuff in.
Yeah. And for the seminars,
scientist.
That's gonna be harder to fill.
Exactly. Yeah. We
whatever you call them.
The summits.
Summits. Thank you.
Yeah. But I'm going to pull a scientist and gain more knowledge in. Well, no, we need someone that's going to jump into.
Because we have
forestation.
With the 4 skills, we almost have to. There's 5, but we almost have to kind of specialize, and that's what we learned last game.
Right.
Especially when it comes to like solar
and forestation. Yeah. So I'm gonna gain my second scientist, which will gain a knowledge. Where should that be?
So you gain a knowledge simply when you get a second scientist?
Mm-hmm. When you pull a scientist, you gain a knowledge in something.
It
could be anything.
Interesting.
It's to, I guess, to thematically
I think we should start forestation early.
I think so too. It costs the most, but it's early game. If we can get forestation going early game, that'll set us up for a while. So I'll go
thematic. So
that's also true. Kat was actually talking about how this game is just grounded in theme, and I'm like, not even just mechanics, like in reasoning. It's like, well, why can't I go straight to a summit? It's like, does your scientist know what the fuck he's talking about? No, he has to come from a project.
Yep.
Okay, so my second, well, not my second main action, but I will move a scientist to that project. So, yeah, let's do that. And then none of these do anything. Okay. So I can't play any of these. So I'm going to pass my turn here and then go to blue. And then we only really need to build 1 recycling plant.
Yeah.
And a lot of forestation. Yeah, that might be our focus. So
yep, forestation and water. I would say, I don't know how great we can get about talking about cars, but I'd say that it'd be a benefit for this person to focus in water.
In water, okay.
Based on
I'm actually going to change my. I'm going to go up in recycling, go up to level 2, and then I'm going to have blue.
Instead of what?
I did forestation.
Oh, okay.
Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this one propose a level 1.
Okay.
And gain that knowledge there. And let's see. Where... I mean, we can do Asia again, and that would net them the most money. We're going to need money. That'd get them $6. That would get them to 10, and they would just need $2.
I am trying to figure out how we're going to survive this first decade.
We need to be able to crank up on the knowledge.
Because we need minimum, what is it, 8, 13, 21 points to offset all of those.
That's true.
Unless we start checking some of them off. Which I don't think we're going to get to build in anything this round. Usually don't. Oh no, we go around twice.
We go around twice, yeah. So we're going to need to prep. So that's why forestation early is going to be so hard.
I guess
because I gained the second one, so if I can... yeah, the max on wind. So should I do forestation?
I think we need to get into forestation early.
Can we? That's... Because it takes 3 rounds.
I see.
Not 3 rounds. 3 knowledge to even get to level 1 to be able to build one. Now, like... Well... Okay. So I can propose... Okay, so both of these are going to work. So Europe. Okay, here's what I'll do. We're Oceania, And now we're going to do Europe, because we can. So Europe, I'm going to propose a forest plant in Europe. That'll give me the 1 knowledge.
Okay.
For my second, I will play the Europe card. So that's that's going to give me 5, so $8. Can you hand me the money? We're kind of reversing everything.
Do you want to trade in
5?
Or let me just give you a 10, because you had 4, and then you need 8.
Yeah.
So let me just give you 12, and then hand me back everything you had.
There we go.
Hand me back those 4.
There we go. Yeah. You said 12.
You should have 12 total.
Oh, well, I need one more. I think I handed you one back.
You did.
Okay. So now I actually have the money to be able to build one. I need the cubes, which is not hard to do. But while I am at it, I'm gonna go ahead and, well, no, 12 is more than enough.
We probably won't be able to build the forest plant until, well, you need level 1 forest knowledge.
Correct. That's what I'm trying to.
And then the 3 cubes you probably won't get till like it's their 3rd turn.
So if so we can actually get something. We can actually get a few things knocked off. If we propose a wind plant, and then we infrastructure the wind and the forest, then this one will go over to Stockholm, and then the other scientists will go to Stockholm as well. That will end that summit.
Yep.
Get us high on wind, which we need anyway.
Yep.
And then get blue up into up enough to be able to build the forestation plant.
Okay.
Hopefully. Vito Lasarda, you sick, beautiful-minded bastard. Like, there is so much planning in his games that there's so much going on. Like, you have to understand how everything works and how everything affects each other in his games to be efficient about those right now. So that's actually going to be their turn. Yeah, that's blue's turn, so now it's yellow. So yeah.
It probably would have made more sense for this person to do forestation based on the card.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, this one also had some forestation stuff as well.
This one would just, there's a card that gets you cubes, so we would have gotten enough cubes and money for the second turn for them to build.
Well, I can get cubes. Like, I can actually...
Oh, that's right, you just have scientists there.
Because what will happen is, whenever this is infrastructured and it moves over there, the wind one, it'll pop it, so we'll get this one back, then I can just move that scientist to get the 3rd cube.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do with yellow is infrastructure the recycling plant.
Okay.
I think. Because we can have that built before the end of the turn. That's an easy one to build.
Yes, it costs $7.
Right.
For level 1. I don't have $7. I can not get $7. At least not from that. Well,
you could sell.
I could sell. That would get me
6.
Would get me $6.
Unless I sold, which would raise. No, that would lower the price. I'd have to buy. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy. That doesn't make any sense for the first round. I don't think.
Well, if you bought one,
it would raise the price to 4, and then you can. Then
I could sell, and then I'd have just enough to build it. And buying one, I mean, it doesn't hurt to buy one.
And then we would be able, if we build one, we get to take off 2 of these.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any in either.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we didn't do Oceania. But, I mean, if we can get this forest one built early, that's 10 points. And we'll knock some of those off, and then we'll be up enough to we'll start getting some points from that.
I think we'll be okay.
I hope so. Let's see. What was I looking up? Oh, yeah. This was one thing I meant to look up yesterday, but I forgot. Okay. So, I think
Do we think that's a smart move?
If we can build both these plants, yeah.
And we
You
only
said
need
water for red. Like go for.
It's not that important. It's just really one card that gets me extra water knowledge if I do something.
Gotcha.
So I figure red could be the water specialist.
Okay.
Just going to give us an early boost.
Yeah.
So if they could propose a water plant,
so
that would be a good start, and then it could probably be like level 3-ish.
Yeah. So you're not gonna like what I just looked up. So you know how there's 2 over there, the environmental goals, the same type, these tiles.
Yeah.
You know how there's 2 in Asia.
Yep.
They have to be done separately.
Damn. Okay.
So
these.
Yeah. So like the 2 Asias, 2 Oceanias have to be, like one plant doesn't make up for both of them, which makes sense, but
Does.
makes it even more difficult.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to be the end of the world. I think the biggest thing in the first round is building.
You essentially have to, if you can net over 21 points.
Yep.
Because I mean, the hard rule is that we have to be below 0 points. So meaning if we got exactly 21 points and we went down to 0, we don't lose.
Right. Well, we also might get high emissions, so we have to offset.
Right.
So we just need to get as many points as possible.
Yeah. Which means if we can get extra water, that's one of the easiest to go up on.
That's why I'm thinking that red should try to just get a quick boost in water.
Mm-hmm. What'll also help is that if we infrastructure that recycling, that scientist will move, which will get me to 3.
Yep.
And then when it comes off of that, I'll get it to 4.
So why don't I just go ahead and do that?
Go ahead and infrastructure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which costs just one of these.
Yep.
Which goes to the bank.
Yep.
And then I get $5.
Yep.
So that gives me buying power or building power.
Okay. And you get another one of those from the market for that.
Oh,
That'll
okay.
get flipped, and then I'll move that onto. Oh, that's right. It is not. It's not recycling. Oh yeah, I knew that.
You have to go on one of the 4.
It was Which one sounds more fun?
What?
Veen, Paris, and Kyoto. Once again, Kyoto.
Yeah, Paris just doesn't sound like
Just go ahead and put one of your yellow infrastructures in that slot. I'm gonna gain that knowledge. And
then
were you gonna buy one to raise the price? So I can sell one and get the point. I mean, you just netted $5 and
probably because the card I have will just give me cubes, and I don't think that's that important at this point in the game for this person.
Because then I'll be able to build it. That will get us 5 points.
I could do that.
And then.
So I have to buy one for 3.
Yeah. And then it's going to move the market up, and then that's that. So now, whenever I sell with this one, that'll give me $4.
You can sell and then build.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So then that's the end of their turn. Then we move on to red, and
no, you can't. You can't move a scientist. Never mind. I was like, you didn't even do a main action. You infrastructured.
So
okay.
I think red. I'll propose a water plant.
Well, hold on. We need to propose. Fuck me.
Because I could propose water in Oceania.
Yeah. I forgot we were doing that. Because this will have to be infrastructured.
That's
the
true.
only person that can build, that'll only get them to level 1.
I mean, they can infrastructure it, but are you going to be able to build next turn?
Let me see my cards.
Which I think, are you going to be able to gain a knowledge and gain, white cube?
I'd have to build it, but I can't build it. I forgot the reasoning. We were going to... That's right. Whenever I looked at Stockholm, I kept thinking that was a recycling icon. So whenever my scientist was moving over, I thought I was going to be able to go to Stockholm. So we needed a...
Yeah, we're going to struggle, I think.
I think so too.
This turn. Because even if we build that recycling plant, that's only 5 points.
5, yeah. Because we're banking on getting that forest. So...
Yes and no. I don't know if it was a smart move to start the forest early or not, but...
Theoretically, yes. Like, that is what we need. But realistically, it's not, because that's not what the environmental goals are telling us we need. But we were so wrapped up in kind of what past games, like, and like, wanted us to do, and then also we tried to game the game and be like, oh, forestation is the best one to have. It is, but that's not what we need, so we're gonna get screwed.
Because it's one of the harder ones to get, we might want to focus on, like, water.
Right. I think it's possible still, but we would have to take your turn back.
The yellow one?
Yeah, instead of infrastructuring it, we needed...
I mean, he can infrastructure the forest. Which might...
I think we need yellow to propose a wind plant. And the reason why I say that is, and then get a scientist moved over to the wind plant, because then once that's infrastructured, it'll move to Stockholm. And then this gets infrastructured, then that'll move to Stockholm, then that'll get closed out, that'll get the 2 points we need before Blue's turn to be able to build it.
Then that just gets us, yeah.
That gets us...
And so are we saying that these two players need to both infrastructure one, or propose wind, infrastructure...
I think it's still infrastructure...
Forest.
Yeah.
They could. And then we could and then we'd ignore building the recycling. Do anything with recycling, so we can do that. So I'd have to take back...
So your build action still is the same, or your buy action, that can stay, because that's an executive action. But you would just...
Well, if you're not going to build the recycling plant, I don't think I'd use that as my executive action.
Oh, you're right.
So that would have to go back to 3.
Yep.
That can down to 1, which we just go over here.
Well, no, because you didn't buy one. So it was still at 2.
It was at 1 when I bought it, and then that took it to 0. Then
where did we lose the...
Somewhere when I turn this over.
Oh, yeah.
So that goes to there, and then I get 3 back. So I put this 1 back and take 4. Put this...
So yeah, no, it goes back there. There was 2, because whenever you infrastructure, it went away, and then you gained 1, or then you bought 1.
Okay, you're right. That stays there.
Yep, you don't gain the $5. Because you didn't...
Oh, correct. Yeah.
So yeah, so you should be at 4. Okay.
And then...
So you would need
to... be it.
Yep, so you would need to propose a wind plant.
And we could do that in Oceania. Or Asia. No.
I
think we should do it in Oceania.
Oceania.
Because we need the 2 plant.
That's true.
Might as well.
Yeah. Where do you want it? Do you want 2 tech cubes? Do you want $4? Or do you want a scientist? If you... Because you're going to gain 1.
Yeah.
I don't know where you want to
put it. I think I want a scientist.
Okay. So you'll gain a knowledge on the solar track. And then you're going to gain him...
On the... You mean the wind?
Wind, yeah. Sorry. And then you can move him, if you want, to the solar. God damn it, not the solar, the wind. And then, or you can move him to... Oh, actually, I'm still here. Woo. I'll move him off anyway. So you can move him onto the wind. And then when that gets infrastructured, and when this gets infrastructured, they'll both move over.
Yeah.
It'll just so happen that red will need to infrastructure the wind, and pink will need to infrastructure the solar. What is wrong with me, man? Why do I keep saying solar? So we'll need to... Yeah, that's going to be our... Where do you want to move him?
I think to the wind,
okay.
I'd say.
There we go.
Okay. It's either there or to a card, which I don't want to do, so...
Yeah. I will have to move her scientist to the card, though. So...
Okay, and then coming over here, I could infrastructure the forest. Or I could really do anything, but I think they started off with $5. So if I infrastructure the wind, I'll gain another $5, and that gives me building power the next turn.
That's true.
If I just infrastructure forest, that just gains me another token, which is okay.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. I can infrastructure the forest.
Okay, I think that's what we should do.
Okay. So you're having red infrastructure the
wind.
Okay.
So
it'll cost 1 cube. Tech cube's over there, and $5 is over there. So I don't have to do any of that.
Yep, I get a tech cube. I get $5, and then
that gets flipped, and then now we're gonna move there. So you're gonna go up 1.
Correct.
On knowledge. Okay. So that's their turn. So
no, that's just 1 turn, I believe.
well, I meant then we go 2. Now we're here.
I didn't do it exactly.
Oh yeah. What do you want to do? Well, you can't move a scientist anywhere.
I may not do anything, but
I don't know what cards they have to play.
I don't know if I have any cards that I could really.
So I'm gonna go ahead. And if I... Okay, so that's not happening. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll skip it.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna propose. No, it's just like to ruin the strategy. Never mind. I'm not gonna go. This game is like riddled with like politics.
Yeah.
So it's like I could just piss everyone off, no matter what joke I make. Because no one's ever happy.
That's true.
So I will infrastructure and then kill myself. Gonna move there. So blue is gonna go up, infrastructure, which will gain me. I'll have to spend 1, but I'm gonna gain 1, and then gain 1 from here.
That closes out the summit.
Yeah, so that comes actually after my turn, technically. Actually. So I will play that to gain a knowledge in forestation, just because.
Okay.
Would have been pretty neat if this person had the card. Okay, so yeah. So we're going to have blue gain
and then
2 knowledge. Gains. You can gain 2.
Okay.
Or you can gain 1 in each, but I think going up
2,
on 1.
Because you get to 3.
Yeah.
And then this goes underneath.
No, it just gets discarded.
Okay.
And now we have Lisboa. So we completed...
There you go.
Okay. Oh yeah. So that's gonna go over here. And then I'm going to. Oh, well, I need to move it. I will move it. She's gonna lose her scientist, but I'm gonna move it here on this card to gain a tech cube.
Okay.
The other thing we need to do is we closed out a. Was that a number 2? That was a 2. That was a 2, and that one had a forest on it.
Yep.
So.
Nice.
I'm gonna play that. Since they're different, like, there's no way that you'd have to do each of these individually. That'd be so. That'd be so fucking dumb and virtually impossible. They're only used in cooperative if 2 tiles with the same goal are shown. The group has to accomplish both tiles separately. Okay, so same goal. It's like, nope, you can't combine. It'd be like, no, there's no way.
Gotcha.
What am I doing with that? So. I have a scientist. I play the card. I can move my scientist.
How did they get the white cube again?
I moved their scientist onto...
After the summit?
Yeah, because they got him back. So then I just moved him onto their card to get the 3rd cube. So the scientist is out of the game. He became a lobbyist.
Gotcha.
Because that's what these cards are called.
So now they can build.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide with I guess pink. If I should sell. Whoops. I am gonna sell. Because I have 3, so any chance I can get money, I'm gonna lower the price, but I'm gonna get $3. There we go. Because then I won't be so strapped for cash.
You want a 5?
Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so that's their turn. Blue's turn. they are going to build. So 10, 12. You're disappointing me.
I know.
Look, it's very hard to get people who are comfortable on the channel and they like board games. So I just kind of take who I can get, but honestly, it's starting to get embarrassing. Like, you can't even stack things. I mean, come on. And then 3 stupid tech cubes, because apparently forestation plants are so hard. God. And then there's the $10. The cube, and then gonna take one of these, and bam. Put that up there.
And this goes up 10.
10 points, yep. Yep, so...
I mean, that's big to get that early.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So, we got a... oh, that was in Europe. Nothing was Europe! Cool!
I should have done that in Asia. No, I think you did it early to get the $3 or something.
I did it to get the 5.
So, that's fine.
I mean, Asia we still could have done.
Yeah, but I think we did a good thing.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, well, so actually, sorry. So now I'm going to play a second card, and since I built a, oh, this will still, okay, so it's not terrible. Since I built a forestation plant, going to go up, which will net me a CEP, and we will close this one off because I've reached the pink spot on the forestation track. I don't have a scientist to get. I don't have any stonks to sell. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
So you...
I wish they had enough money to build the wind plant.
Yeah.
Ooh. They cannot. I don't think.
Can't you?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to show the card, so it's going to kind of be bending the rules, but this card here...
That means if you sell to the market,
right.
You'll gain an extra $3.
Does that, so I can sell and play that card as an executive action?
Mm-hmm. Before your main action.
Alright, well that'll get me enough money.
Awesome!
So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll play that. I just didn't know, because I was confused, I was like, well, an executive action is selling or playing a card.
No, it's and. Like, you can do up to 3 executive actions before or after your main action.
Okay.
So, like, you can move, sell, and play a card all before your one main
action.
action.
But you can only do one of each.
Main action.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
okay.
You can only do one of each.
Gotcha. So I'll sell, which unfortunately is good.
It doesn't go back to... It doesn't,
oh, that's
yeah,
right.
it's weird.
That is weird.
So
then I'll take $2.
Okay. Then you'll play the
and
card.
Then the card, which gets me 3.
Awesome.
And then as my main action, I'm going to build the wind plant.
Neat.
And I can't play 2 cards then. On my
Correct. Turn. Yeah. Yeah. So you're gonna build that wind plant because we have you have the knowledge for it. We can actually do level 2s.
So if I build a wind plant this turn, can I play a card based on building a wind plant next turn?
No, okay. No, it's only whenever you do it. So
that's not the end of the world.
That's going to cost $9. One of your CEPs. Oh, one thing we did forget to do is since I built that forestation plant, I now control Europe. Oh, also in competitive, you are fighting for control. That's
gotcha.
why there's still some of that in there.
So there's the $9.
Did you place the CEP? So we're going to gain 7 points, which puts us to 17.
And then
you'll place a control marker.
Was there a scientist on that or anything that we gained?
No, scientists can't go to infrastructure projects, but you will put a cube in number 1. You'll put that there because you'll control it. So now we have some fluctuation with CEP. Okay. So that was actually we did it.
Well,
we won the game. That was it.
Sweet.
So this is fine. All right. So what can red do?
Red could build. No,
they can't.
They
can infrastructure, and then I can build.
It's true.
Why would you? Let's see, move a sign. It's such a weird card over there. Because Now this person is like completely strapped for like a no tech, no.
Well, this has no CPs or money, so
yeah.
I don't know if that'll come back to bite us.
It might.
Because they're basically gonna have a useless turn.
Probably should have just played with 2 people, like 2, not 2 people controlling 2. So we have 4 people playing. It's probably should have just done the 2.
Just trying to get.
Well, we can get some money, I think. Cause
they'll have to propose.
Right. But we're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 6. We're gonna get 8 points.
Yeah, we have plenty of points, so we might be able to just get some money back. Let me think more about their turn. They have $10. I think they probably have enough money. Man. I'm almost thinking they should just propose and give us a good foot into the next round.
Where do you want to propose water? Because actually, we're doing way better than last time we played because we have Oceania and Europe both have decade 2010.
Yep. So we won't get any emissions.
We won't get any fossil fuel plants.
So chances are we won't even hit, but if we have enough points, we should still drop it.
Because we're still going here, there, and there. So we could get totally screwed, and all countries decide to do coal factories, which will be 40 each. Which is like, thanks guys, you're not helping the cause. I think. So, if she infrastructures, that would give Red a lot of money. They'd give him $15. $15 billion, I should say. Very important that that's the case.
I think they have enough money for it to not really matter right now. I can also play a card. If I propose, they'll also give me $3.
There we go.
But I think they need to get on the board. I think I'm going to try to focus them in the water knowledge because nobody's there yet. And
it's one of the easiest to go up. We'll at least get something for it.
So I think...
And it's relatively cheap to do. Actually, if we do water... Because remember, we still need to... We have these.
There's one with 2 water and...
2 water and forestation and 2... But remember, the person that's doing that has to be the one that's infrastructured in all of those.
That's right.
So... That has to be like one person's main goal, which isn't hard because luckily we can so if we propose a blue plant, it's not hard to infrastructure them.
Right.
It's just difficult to build. So, since I'm already infrastructured in 1 forest, and Red is actually infrastructured in a, I think they should infrastructure recycling.
If you infrastructure the water, all you need to do is infrastructure 1 more forest, you knock off that triple.
Yeah.
Because if they propose the water, you can infrastructure it right off the bat, which I don't think would be a bad move. So
no.
Why don't I go ahead and do that? They'll also get a decent amount of money for doing so.
Okay.
I think I'll play a card which will get them cubes. Because then I'll have cubes, money, knowledge, and water. So if you infrastructure, when they come around, they'll be able to build it.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be the smartest. Or
where do we want to put it? There's all 5 places except for Europe want a water plant.
I'm thinking North America. I think we should just put it somewhere where we don't have a plant right now. I mean, we could double it up in Oceania because we need 2 plants in there anyway.
Yeah.
But we also need a plant in North America, so I think we're.
Oh, flip one of those Oceania tiles over.
You're right.
The only problem is doing the water doesn't help us in any way for these specific tiles. Like
it will help us.
I guess it'll help us in regions.
It'll help us in summits too, because we'll be able to grab one of those.
Oh, when we move people from them. That's true.
So I think we should go ahead and do that. I think I'm going to say North America because we have a tile. It'll give us.
We do have a North America tile.
Eventually, a tile in that.
Okay. Yeah.
So I will.
Gotta take care of number 1, right?
Hell yeah, number 1 Women's World Cup.
Great again.
Which they just won today. I'm going to put it on.
Was that today?
Yep, and they won.
Is there like 4th tile? I know it's their second World Cup.
They've won 4 out of the 8.
That's amazing.
And the 4 that they haven't won, they came in 2nd once and 3rd the other 3 times. So they're...
Damn.
So I'm going to put it there.
I mean, this is going to sound really awful, but it's a shame that, like, no one really watches Women's World Cup.
Until they're in the World Cup.
Right. But, like, because everyone, when it's the Men's World Cup, everyone's all on it. And I'm like, why? The American men's team sucks. They didn't even qualify.
Yeah.
Like, but my family's German, so I've always rooted for... Did I tell you the story when I was in Germany when they won the last World Cup?
I don't know.
It was amazing. Like, because they play... Oh, man, who'd they play? It wasn't Brazil, because when I was heading to Germany, that game was happening while we were at the airport, and it was just Brazil fans.
Yeah.
And it was like, wow, 2 minutes in, and they're losing 4-0. Everyone was like... I'm like... I don't want to get stabbed. But yay.
Okay. So I'm going to...
Oh, put red on the...
Yep.
So that gets some knowledge.
Level 1 off the start, which is nice. And
it is
I'm gonna
nice.
Move a scientist.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play a card, which gets me...
2 cubes.
2 cubes.
Yeah. Awesome.
That's what we'll do.
And I know having the...
Maybe.
Yeah, well, 2 cubes. They don't need that many cubes for...
I'm going to play this one instead. Get $3 for proposing North America.
So it's just going to be loaded.
Yeah, because I think next round they're going to lose $9, so... Because I'm planning to have them build the water.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can probably get it infrastructured.
And $3. Just I don't know if that person's ever going to propose a plant in North America again, so might as well use that card.
Right, right.
Get them the $3.
Yeah, okay.
So
I think that's that.
So that's that. I can't...
I mean, you could sell, but it'll just dip the stock, so...
I thought about buying one. Actually, I am going to buy one.
Okay.
It's only $1.
That's true. Which will...
I have enough money, it'll increase it.
Yep.
So and then we can replenish that.
Yeah.
It'll get me back to 2.
Okay. Neat. Okay. So, income phase. So we could get a net of 2, 5, 6, 8. We can get 8 points, or we can split it. So we'll just go down the track. So wind, you want, and you can split up in any way you want, but so right now we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. So we're actually meeting it already.
Besides the CO2 emissions. So what I think I want to do is with blue and yellow take money. The other 2 colors take points.
So
yes.
It's basically 5 and...
They get $3, they get 2, and then we get 4 points. Let me know if you agree with that.
Yeah, because I can't imagine, because we're only going to have to go down, but it only costs 1 point to go down the track.
Right. And and because we have 2 plants already built, we could get railed on emissions, or we could get off fairly easy.
Yeah,
but either way,
electrical plants. I tried to shuffle those as best as possible.
Man, I'm trying to think. Or do you just want to get all points and just start off round 2?
I say we do. I think if we do all points, then we start off sitting well for future emissions, because it's probably only going to get worse.
But we're probably going to waste a turn because we can't do much as well.
You're right. Well, we can build that one.
They're going to have to propose.
Yeah. Trying to decide on money and points, that's tough. Like, you need both, and there's almost never really a good enough time where you can 100% guarantee which one you need to pick. So, it's a tough decision.
The only way that they can infrastructure is if they get the $3, buy one out of their $3 because the price is only 2, and then use that token to infrastructure. Which if they infrastructured like forest, they would get 2 tokens back, which might not be a bad. So I don't know if either of those players, and I want to talk about this now because it kind of determines how we go about the points. If that person proposes forest, they could then, and puts their token on the money one, they get money, they keep their tokens.
Yeah.
When yellow comes up, they can buy because they'll get $3 out of their 3 wind knowledge.
Oh, yeah.
They can buy one of these tokens, get it, then infrastructure the forest.
We need Pink to infrastructure, because otherwise we won't be able to do
You're right.
the UN sanctions. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Definitely propose a forest in most likely Asia.
Yeah.
Because then they're going to get the most points out of that.
They could propose too and just get money as well.
I think we can probably. Well, we have a. So we can propose. We have a water. We have a recycling. If we propose another forest, we need to do solar. If we do solar, then we can get scientists up to the summit in Kyoto.
Yellow. Yeah, I say we take the money and knowledge, kind of how we already talked about. Yellow, next round, will infrastructure the recycling.
Okay.
Because he'll give a token but get one back, but also get $5, so I'll get his cash back in his pocket.
Okay.
So why don't we just go ahead and proceed with the point deduction on all that.
Okay, so you're getting $3 for yours. Red is getting the point.
Yep.
Nothing there but $2, and then the 3 points. The 3 points for that. Okay, so that was that. Then we have the environmental goals. I'm just trying to see if we've met all of them. Nope, there's nothing for Europe. You are 1 away from getting another point in solar. So unfortunately, okay, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, so 17, so that'll put us down to 4 points.
And now we do the missions.
And then we do the mission starting where we live. So in North America, one's going to get, what is it? Okay, so oil, hold on, so move that up by 30. And then now we're in South America. Wow, thanks, oil! Nothing in Europe. But shit, my pants. Another. Okay, so electricity, not bad, not bad. 1, 2, and then the last one is. Okay, so we actually just broke even.
So we don't have to do anything, but I think we should.
We definitely should. 4 points isn't going to do us anything, so lower it by 4.
2, 3, 4.
Okay. So. No, okay, so not terrible. No one went to coal yet. We're not quite there. We got some oil rigs, and... Hey everyone, this video is brought to you by Audible. Audible is offering you a free audiobook with a 30-day trial membership. All you need to do is go to audibletrial.com/BGUnlocked and browse the unmatched selection of audio programs, which include audiobooks, original audio shows, news, comedy, and more from leading audiobook publishers. What I do is I actually download their app, which enables me to be able to listen to the Wheel of Time series, which is phenomenal if you're looking for a huge fantasy world. But if fantasy isn't your thing, well, you can also do romance, fiction, teens, non-fiction, comedy, science and technology, and many, many more. All you need to do is go to audibletrial.com/BGUnlocked. The link is in the description below, and now enjoy the rest of the video. That is that. So, this is going to go to red.
Okay.
Yeah,
I forget that.
The turn order changes? Yeah.
I was banking on one of the planes being infrastructure before they go.
Yeah. Yep. And unfortunately, yeah, it goes to the right. So, with that being said, and we're not checking for game end, we survived, decade, we are in 2020, which is just next year at the time of this recording. Isn't that neat?
I want to see, because...
No, you can't have to memorize everything.
Look at the rule book ones.
So, I can... The environmental goals, that's probably the one that hurts the most.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'll move us there.
Okay. Red, I would like red to infrastructure the water.
Okay.
If you're cool with that.
I don't have a reason why not.
Okay. So they're gonna give one. of these.
That's not helping, goddamn. Can't build that. These cards suck, dickhole.
I gain $3, and then I gain the one back.
Yep.
And I gain a cube. Okay.
Yep. So put red's thing right on in there. So red will then move. We're gonna move it to the water, right, in Kyoto.
We can either do it there, or we can do it to New York.
I say we do a number 4. We have to get rid of a 4 anyway. If we do that, we would get rid of, and we need to get a solar plant going.
Yeah,
which
that's
will get
what I was
rid of
gonna
that. That'd get rid of a lot, and the hardest ones.
And then I'm going to, so then they gain a knowledge.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
And I'm going to play a card, which gets them another knowledge.
Neat.
That's why I wanted them to infrastructure water.
Gotcha.
Okay. And...
So... We have it Republic.
Yeah.
Because...
Sitting on a fat stack of money right now.
Right. That fat stack.
Which I'm going to trade in for 20.
Where is it? Thingy. That's endgame. To the right. The turn order. Eh. That is so fucking weird. So, what I was just looking up was, so you turn orders or player turn goes clockwise. So
right.
But you pass the first player marker counterclockwise.
Right.
So now it's going to be red, then back to pink.
Right.
So so that's so weird. Because I was like, wait a minute, are we supposed to be going this way? Because normally whenever you do turns, like, oh, this person goes and you pass it. So they start and then, all right. So now it's back to...
So then when it comes back to them, they can build the water plant, I would say.
I forgot why we needed pink to infrastructure.
And then they should also, if they infrastructure the solar, they get one of those UN cards.
That's true. I mean, I guess we could do the bottom ones. So what pink is going to do, they're going to just willingly move their scientist to that summit, which will get them another one, which will put me on the solar track.
That's
or not the solar
rule book.
Yeah. And chances are you can also ask me the rules unless you're looking at specific cards.
Look at the specific cards
Gotcha.
I'm not supposed to talk about.
That's right. Thanks, co-op game. Okay. What do you think about... Oh, we're having blue propose a forest, right?
I think so because we said and then yellow's going to infrastructure the recycling, I think is what we...
Yellow's infrastructuring it? Oh yeah, because they can build it.
Or they can infrastructure the forest, but either way. However you want to do it.
We need to do these. So we need to... I remember why we were doing recycling, because I forgot. I'm like, why did we even do that? Because we get rid of a recycling and an Asia one.
Yep.
So I think we need someone on solar.
Yep.
So this isn't the worst one. So I will propose a solar plant.
And then I'm going to say...
somewhere. Because it's not too terribly hard to go up on solar.
No.
So I think where would that benefit? Europe, we can not worry about emissions and the goal there. South America we could do, that's not terrible. That would, if we build it, we can get rid of the 30. We're going to get rid of
an Africa tile too.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd say we should probably do it.
But Africa fucking... It sucks. Do we really have an Africa tile? We do.
We do.
We also have 2 Asia tiles. So Asia doesn't want solar.
Correct.
Oceania.
Doesn't
want solar.
Now the Africa tile does only go to 2030.
It does. Yeah. I mean, I don't need that much money. Because it'd be 5, 6. Okay. But what am I do? I'm not even going to gain money. Yeah, it doesn't hurt. So I will go up on that track. Then I will then move my scientist. Wait, no, I willingly moved my scientist here, so I already did that. So I proposed that. And then, oh, I'm gaining a scientist. But instead of gaining a scientist, I'm actually going to move a scientist. I could gain the scientist and move, but since I'm not going to be building that intensive, I will move there. So if that gets infrastructured, we can move it here,
okay,
which will hit the Kyoto. And then we'll just need to get another forest scientist moved.
Okay.
That's why I did that. Okay. But actually, I'm gonna kill myself. Actually, no, I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna put him back because the recycling one's gonna get infrastructure, right? Regardless, like that's what that one's. Okay. So then I will do that. I'll propose. Then I will move him away from that to gain. So actually, that didn't happen yet. To gain a second one.
Okay.
Then, since I willingly moved, I will play a card. Boop. Since I moved to a solar panel, that'll give me another one. And I think that's a much more efficient turn for that. Yep. Okay. So now we're at blue. What was blue do? Blue was doing something. Proposing a forest plant, right?
I think so. It does suck when we don't have combined knowledge because you're basically limiting yourself to one player building the plants.
Right.
Because we're basically saying unless.
But everyone can always infrastructure.
Right. I was trying to think of because they have enough. This player has the most money. I was like, oh, building a solar plant's $10. Let them do it, but it can't.
Right.
I'm trying to think if there's a way to get them any knowledge in like forestation without really.
It takes so long.
I know.
I mean, but it kind of works out the same way because over time, like the only reason they have so much money is because they didn't build or do anything.
Right.
Everyone else has done that. Yeah, exactly. So by the time they are building stuff, everyone else will have the money. So blue is going to propose a forest.
Okay.
In Asia. Right? Yeah, because that'll get our second Asia. And it's also the place that has the most money, which blue needs.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, there's no scientist. I mean, she's going to gain...
I'm cool with that. Because that'll give her a decent chance of getting money, enough money to build it on the next go-around, which they need 12. And now they'll put her up to 8. She doesn't have any cards that can help her get money. Oh, I'm saying she.
I know, it's
it's a feminine color.
Well, it's more, how dare you,
yeah.
Piece of shit. It's because last time we played this, Crystal was playing that, and Kat was playing that. That's the only reason why I'm saying that. It's funny, what we're kind of doing is a YouTuber that I watch pretty avidly, he plays games by himself, but he only does 2-player games.
Right.
And he always acts as if his wife is playing,
Gotcha.
So it's just weird. If I do it... I can't do it here. I mean, I can't do a forest there. The only thing it would benefit me is I would be able to net $1. So those cards are worthless. Then there's these, which it's not impossible. This is not impossible. It's just fucking That card is like insane. So we'll just see. So
if they propose an issue, they could also sell a token and get $2 more.
Yeah. The problem is getting them cubes now.
It's true.
Because forestation requires 3 cubes.
Shit. I mean, we don't have to have them build it the next turn. But that's
no, but we need to build something.
Right, because we're sitting at 0 points.
Right, and emissions will go up.
Yep, by a lot. Because we're going to get an emission at every country.
Yeah.
So.
But if we build the hold on. So if we build, man, but fucking. Forest, it's so expensive, but it's 14 points. If you get a level 2, because the let's see, there's level 1. Okay, never mind. There's only 2 level 1s, and then the rest are level 2s.
So I wish Red could get some forest knowledge.
It takes so long. It's so hard. It's so hard. So I think, okay, what can we propose? What can Red build? Water.
Water's really it. They can also infrastructure the solar, which is a card they'll build. It's so hard not to talk about it. They'll put it on the map for solar knowledge.
Which isn't bad, because
right, because it has
solar's the best case alternative.
Right.
Like it's the next best one.
Because with Red has cubes and money, and will probably continue to do so. We're kind of designated, Red is our money bank guy that can build.
Unfortunately, yeah, we can't.
But that would be Red's second turn of the round, and we still wouldn't have built anything. And then we have 3 turns left in the round to basically build a plant.
Yeah, we're basically screwed. Whenever you have scientific research that's backed by years and years of data collecting, and you have qualified people telling you what you need, and you do the complete opposite, and then years down the line, decades down the line, you're like, well, I mean, why don't you ever tell me that it was that serious? And then, the people who initially told you that are like, wow, you're so fucking incompetent, and then they're like, well, you're fired, and no funding, and then fuck you, and I mean, it's just that's just the theme of CO2. So you're saying we can have blue infrastructure, the recycling plant.
Yeah. And then problem is, you can build it.
I remember why. No, damn.
You're the only one with, Pink's the only one with recycling knowledge.
Yeah. I think.
But that one gets us 5.
Right.
Which, don't get me wrong, I think we just need to do that. That's been sitting there.
We'll lower emissions by 20, and we'll hit 2 environmental goals with it.
Yeah.
Wait, you said we wanted to get Red on
solar?
Yeah.
I think we could.
Do we want to get her on solar, or do we want to get her on forestation?
If we can get her on forestation, I think that's a good
So
case.
if we okay.
Actually.
Okay, no, I can actually get her the knowledge. I can get her the knowledge, but we won't be able to build it in time. Because what we can do is have blue or yellow propose a forest plant. This person has to infrastructure it. But if we get the recycling plant built, then that'll move that scientist here, and then if we propose a forest plant and then get a red scientist there, then
then we'll be able to close.
Yeah, the summit will conclude. Then they'll get to 3. They'll get 1, 2, 3. They'll at least be able to do level 1s. It's a long plan.
Yeah.
To be able to do
I think
it.
that's a bad thing, because when that summit closes, we'll get
Like
basically a lot of points.
Yeah, because red will go up 2. Pink will go up 2. pink will go up 2 more on recycling, and then red will go up 2. And then also they're going to be gaining stuff when they're moving from the plants, or I keep saying plants, the projects.
So are you thinking blue?
Blue doesn't have any money, so if blue proposes a forest plant in
Asia,
that gets them 6 points.
Right.
I'm like, whose cards are those? Yeah.
I don't think that's a bad...
It's a long plan, but we would net a bunch of points there. I think we'd be fine.
Alright, and are you saying, shit. Then what, red infrastructure's it?
No, red would need to,
because red only has 1 turn left.
I know. And they only have 1 scientist, don't they?
Yeah, and it's on the summit.
Yep. Red would need to propose another plant.
God.
To be able to get a scientist, to build a scientist, to then use their executive action to move the scientist to the forest plant, and then that forest plant gets infrastructured to then move it to Kyoto.
Yeah, which won't happen till the next decade.
No, we'd be able to do it because everyone's been doing 1. Yellow still hasn't gone once.
You're right.
We're still stuck on blue.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the best case alternative that I can think of.
So we're kind of banking, the way I kind of see this turn going is that we're going to try to get enough points in knowledge and like building a recycling plant. And then next decade we can have a fairly big boom of building plants.
Yeah, which once again is thematic.
Yeah.
It's basically, hey, let's hire a bunch of people to come up with the plan for the next 10 years, and then 10 years we'll have the way to do it.
As long as we think we'll be able to get enough points.
So we'll close out...
Close out 2 of these. We'll close out the 4.
Yep. The 4 and the solar and the water.
Yep.
If we can get you 1 more knowledge in wind, we'll close that off. Blue will be getting close to closing that off. You'll be advancing on the wind track. I just don't think we'll be doing a lot of building. We'll kind of close out a little bit over there with the second.
I'm fine with not building as long as we think we can get the points, which I think we can because we'd be closing out enough of that, and I don't think that's a bad strategy going forward.
Right. I still think we should do we have to do the recycling plant. Like, we have to build that. So let's just go ahead and do that. So, gonna plan to put that on the
money one.
Yep, the money one. So it's gonna be $6. And so then gonna proceed to sell. Do I want to sell though? Do I want to sell? And then whenever you're not building a lot, like you're just kind of proposing a lot of ideas, but you're not actually coming to fruition on all of them, and then you turn around and wonder why CO2 emissions are so high and that the earth is dying, and then you turn to the people who are proposing, you're like, why aren't you doing anything? And they're like, well, you're not giving me the money, and they're like, but you don't need the money, just do it, and then you wonder why everything is failing and just everyone is fucked. Oh, it's going to move her up, because I proposed that.
I think blue could build forest next turn.
Doesn't have 3 tech cubes. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. I could sell just for $2. That would get us to 10. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Which will lower that. Because I don't need 2. Like, you never need more than just 1.
Do you want to do that now, or do you want to wait? Because I was thinking of having yellow.
You're gonna have yellow buy 1.
Yep. And I was honestly thinking about having red buy 1 too, because, and then I would give you up to 4 value. So if you sell that, you'll get far more money the next turn.
That is true.
Which will put you at $12.
There we go. Then we just need to figure out a way to get 3 tech cubes.
Correct.
Okay. And it probably didn't help that. Okay.
if you're cool with that.
Yellow.
So then yellow, do we want to...
Yellow needs the infrastructure.
Solo.
What? No, the infrastructure, the recycling.
Oh, that's right. It's not,
I'm like, what? No.
So then that goes up here.
Mm-hmm.
This will be infrastructured.
Which gives me that, which now puts me
And
here.
then they get... Oh, sorry, that flips over.
Yep. So you'll get $5 and that. Oh, it's actually going to go up.
Does it go up when it clears?
Yes.
Okay.
It always goes up whenever it clears.
And then I get $5.
Because it's like, oh, they're buying. Quick, let's try and make as much money as possible. Then we start selling it. They're like, oh, never mind.
I will buy.
Okay.
Wait, you gave me...
So you should have 2. Yeah.
Do I want to buy? Let me think about that. I was only going to buy to get 1 on the card, but I don't know if I need to do that anymore.
I would just hold on to the $5 or the whatever the 8 you have.
And then I can...
You have 2 scientists. You can move a scientist
to a project.
You have to do the solar one.
Yep. I'm cool with that. And then does that get me...
just when you leave it. So, with that being said, now we're on 2.
Yep. And then it's Red's turn.
Red needs to propose a project.
I thought they were going to infrastructure forest.
No. They need to move the scientists over, and then one of these 2 can infrastructure the forest.
So they need to propose to get a scientist and then move it. Okay.
Yep.
Let me see.
So the projects that we need the most of,
and
another recycling plant would get us our second.
Solar would get them on the map for solar knowledge, right? Proposing solar.
Yeah. Yeah, it would get them 1.
Which would at least get them on the map.
Right.
And we could do a solar in South America. That's the only place we haven't touched yet.
Yeah, that's true.
We could...
They also are the only one that has any knowledge in water. But also, if they propose a water plant, they'll actually go up there and they'll get knowledge in solar.
That's true. But they'll get the knowledge when we close that summit. Enough to do so. I think we should propose solar because that gets them on the map. They'll move up 2.
Oh yeah.
Get to 1.
Yeah, let's do that. Another solar plant. Oh, yep. So we're gonna go there to get the scientist. So let's move. Oh, and when she gets the scientist, she's actually gonna get up. So we can put her on solar here. And then for proposing it, and then whenever she receives the scientist, she's gonna gain another one. So where do we want? Go up in solar again?
Unless we want to put 1 in forest.
We could do forest, yeah.
I think we should, because then once that gets infrastructured, that will get Red's forest up to 1, to where they can then build.
Yeah, and then she'll gain 2 from the summit, so she'll be at level 2, and then we only have level 2s.
Yep, I think that's smart.
Okay. Okay, so I'll need another disc for that. And then we have the executive action to move the scientist here.
Yep. I will also use a card to get $3, so I'm proposing South America.
Okay.
I mean, why not?
Yeah. Okay.
$23 billion.
It's like, hey, how many you spent on that shit?
And
I think that's it.
Yeah, I don't think, unless you want me to buy a token from the market
for $3. I mean, you just gained $3. Might as well just make it that much more.
As long as we don't think anyone's gonna need to buy one, like in desperation, which I don't think so, because it gives.
Because we also have Europe and Oceania that can we can use their CEP tokens.
Yeah.
As well.
And then that goes up to 4.
Oh, actually, we forgot to get rid of these whenever the fossil fuels went off.
You're right, because you have to offset them.
Yep, so actually she has $1 less. For proposing that project in Asia. I think I fixed. Yeah. Okay. So.
And that's the end of that.
Yep, so going to infrastructure the forest. which it actually still ended up working out the way we wanted it to. So this will move here. I'm gonna gain 2. I got a plan.
Then slide the red one because we moved her off a project.
Yep. Then I'm gonna gain 2. Which will move that up again. Okay.
I think you should sell one.
I probably will. Yeah.
At a value of 5.
Because I don't have anything there right now, so while I'm at it, yep, I will sell one for $5 if you could hand that to me, which will lower that price. Okay, so now he has some money. Okay, so then, that was the infrastructure action. Go ahead and clean these up. Okay, so now red is going up 2 there, going up 2 on that, and then going up 1 here. Okay, so there's her scientist going back, and then pink is going up 2 on solar, which will get me a tech cube. And then 2 on recycling, which will move me up 1.
Sweet.
On forest. So we close out that one, that one,
and then a solar.
And then a solar. So hey, that's something Kyoto sucked ass. I hate Kyoto. And then we got Geneva. Then
these tokens here mean you have to max out those skills.
Yes.
Well, that's not gonna happen. It could happen for forest with blue. But
well, I'm moving up pretty quickly on solar, so
yeah.
I'm gonna move a scientist to Thar. And I think I will. So I'm gonna reverse things real quick. Well, shit.
Can you have more than one scientist on a project?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
It just looked like those weren't for 2, so I was curious.
Yeah, unfortunately not. I forgot we still need to build that recycling plant.
Yeah. And it should have been a pink.
Yeah. It's still gonna work out, so everything will be the same. Actually, everything will be exactly the same, except that's not there. That is here.
So they're getting infrastructure?
Yeah. So I'm just kind of going ahead. Because the money's all the same. The money's all the same. Where I put them is the same. The workers are all the same.
Even though you got 2 tokens.
It's gonna net out because there's 2 here.
Okay.
So, because I had 2 already.
Gotcha.
And then I had 2 already to spend. So since they would gain it, it evens out.
Okay.
So that would be that. So I built instead so it's 5. So we give me $3 back. And then the 1 cube goes over there. So that'll get us 5 points, and then we have a recycling plant now. Over there, which lowers this by 20 because we do away with that. This now moves up there. So that'd be that person's turn. Then it goes here. Then I infrastructure that. We move the scientists over, gain our knowledge that we already gained.
Right.
So unfortunately, oh no. Unfortunately, like, there's nothing else I can do with this person except sell for $4.
You just give me 1 back.
Yeah. Okay. And then that lowers the price.
Yep. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Yellow, we're gonna have them.
Where is yellow? You're on wind.
They can infrastructure solar. They could, or
if you propose a wind plant, you'd move up on wind, which would get you.
Oh yeah, a cube.
It would get you a cube, but it would also get rid of one more. Oh, the recycling is there, and then the one in Asia is also gone.
That's also a pretty good tile there. You gain 1 in all skills.
Not all skills, you pick one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which is still good. But I'm trying to think. It's really, I mean, do we want red to build a solar next turn or a water? Or a forest. Actually, they should build the forest probably.
Yeah.
They have the knowledge. It's ready to go.
I'm trying to figure out. Because don't forget, we also have these UN
actually,
ones.
they can't go again.
I know. But I'm just thinking of next decade if we survive.
I think we will.
We have a lot of. Okay, so money. We should just net out all points. Because we don't need money.
Right.
I
agree.
But these UN cards make me want to blow my brains out.
Yeah.
Because right now, everyone...
I'm also trying to keep these in mind.
I am too. And it's not like... Well... So, what we can do, and I'm still thinking ahead here, next blue turn they can infrastructure a solar, because that will get them the 3 cubes that they need to be able to build another forest.
I think red should build on both turns. I think they should build forest off the start, and then build.
But what's pink? What's blue gonna do then? The only thing they know is forest. I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, red knows.
They could build
red knows water, forest, and solar.
Well, so why doesn't red build water and solar next turn?
That works for me. They have the money.
I just think no matter what, they should build 2 plants.
Yeah.
They have the money. They have the cubes.
Mm-hmm.
They're good.
Do they have the cubes?
Yes.
They do. Yep, because they have 4. Oh yeah, yeah, so, yeah. And they have the CEP.
Yep.
Yeah, we pretty much set them up for a mega.
Right, and that's what I was trying to do.
Coming in the late game.
Earth's
on fire, and it's just like he came in a little too late.
Yeah.
Like we all want to die. Yeah. So. Anyway, so what can?
We will be able to get at least, as it stands right now, 1, 3, 6, 10, 11, 14. We shall have plenty of points.
Well, don't forget it's only the first 2 stacks.
Yeah, we should still have plenty of
5,
points.
9, 13, 17, 20 points.
Yeah, we should
get from that. Oh, I built that. Give me 5 points. The recycling
yeah,
plant.
You're right. Yeah. I think we're going to have plenty of points. I think we should just finish this up, setting ourselves up for next round.
Yeah. So we need to set ourselves up in a way that if you propose a wind plant, then you can also infrastructure it next decade. Then you would be the only one that can do this one.
Right.
And then we need to figure out if we can get red to infrastructure a solar. I know. Oh, we want them to build. And we can always do those end of the game, because I can infrastructure a solar as well as. So we can have these 2 infrastructure, because if I do that, then I will have a recycling plant, and I can infrastructure a solar plant.
Okay. So
And the one I infrastructure, red can build, then I will be able to do this UN card.
Well then, so why doesn't let's have yellow propose another wind plant like you're suggesting.
Okay.
And let's do it in. Let's see. Oh, we also built in Asia, so that should close that out, right?
I already closed one. There are
Okay.
2 Asian ones.
Oh,
speaking of which, since I built there, Asia, and I control Asia.
Let's just do North America, if you're cool with that.
They can't have. Oh, it is wind. Sorry. Yeah.
And I want the scientist.
Okay, so go up on that and get your tech cube, which means we hit that. Your science.
The scientist. Move it.
So you can either gain 1.
Right.
And then your executive action would be to move it there. So if you're going to gain one, where do you want your
Yeah, I think I'd just put them there.
Okay. Where do you want your knowledge to go? Because you're gaining a scientist. I mean, if you go in solar, not solar. Why? What's wrong with me, Steve?
I mean, I think Yell could just keep focusing on wind. Honestly,
Okay.
I just keep leveling up wind because we'll be able to close that one out relatively quickly.
And you'll get a CEP token for going up.
And I think everyone else has enough knowledge in all the other skills, so slide that up. Gain one of these. Let me just double check my cards.
Right. Can I see the rulebook?
Yeah.
I don't
And
remember.
then I will play this card,
Okay.
which gets me $3.
Oh, neat. Neat! So that's 8. Oh, okay. Oh, I actually completed one.
One of your endgame things?
Yep. It's control, at least the number of regions depicted on the player.
I think...
So I control,
by the end of next round...
Well, actually, hold on, wait a minute. No, I didn't do that, because I got these mixed up. I don't control that.
By the end of next round, I think I'll have both of their endgame ones done.
Sweet. That's how that works. Because they're the ones who built that. Okay.
Yep.
So that was that. So is that the end?
That's the end of the decade.
Okay.
Yes.
So now we go to income. I don't think we need money.
No.
I think
so.
So it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21 points.
So we go all the way to 26.
Yep. Boop.
Nice.
Then we go to the environmental goals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we go down to 15.
Cool.
Neat. Alright, so starting in areas that, I mean, there are going to be all of them. So North America. Okay, so, yep. And then 30. Wow, thanks, South America. Why don't you just die? 20. So this could put us over to, so now we're at 510. 30. So 540.
And then a 20.
560.
And a 40. Shit.
God, 560, 600.
Okay.
Okay.
So that'll be 600.
Yeah.
So I think we should just use all of our points.
Yeah. Remember, oh shit, did we just lose?
No.
It's 2 points apiece to reduce it.
We might have.
I think so. Because it would require us
20 points just to get back to 500.
Yeah. God. Fuck me.
Do you even think that went through?
I did, but I thought we had it. Cause there's like nothing. Fuck me. You know, I thought we had it. I truly did. I mean, we did everything right. We proposed a lot of ideas to make a lot of people happy. We ignored like every ounce of data that came our way. Built no like actual relevant plants to fight the CO2 emissions, but we kept building the the fossil fuel plants because that's the cheapest and easiest way to do it. And I mean, ultimately, it's not really my problem, but I thought we had it. But yeah, I mean, it just turns out that we just fucked ourselves. So that's CO2, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Click the I to go to the discussion. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching this, and if you like this video, then click the subscribe button below to enjoy any video that I put out. And right next to that subscribe button is a little bell. Click that so you get notified of whenever I actually upload these videos. If you want to support the channel, you can definitely visit my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.